start my speech, I want to correct my name. It's not Zaika. It's Zakia. And also, when they're saying engineer, automatically they think that it's a man. So they say he. No, this is she. Dr. J. Kerry, Mr. Ibrahim, Miss Anuja Chakravarti, Dr. Anwar Aftab, Dr. Roshan Kazi, Miss Swati, Mr. Abba Ibrahim, distinguished guests, students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, assalamu alaikum, and namaste. It is a great honor for me to be talking with you students today in this very exciting occasion. I am delighted to have the opportunity to address such a talented gathering of hardworking students. This is not only the day which marks the end of your long academic journey at the International University of Pune, but also the day we can celebrate the end of a very stressful academic year of fighting with COVID-19 virus. I admire all of you, students, faculty, and staff alike, that we could get through this very tough years all together. I'm happy to see today we have a doctorate degree, master degree, and graduate degree, bachelor degree. Today, all of you should be very proud of yourself and for your wonderful achievement, and I'm very proud of you. We should feel happy, though, that we could gather here well and wealthy. Since there are millions of people in the world, including many at home countries of yours, who suffers from this deadly virus, COVID-19, war, and poverty. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed people's lives all over the world in many ways. It has made every country border much tighter than before and has hindered the free movement of people around the world so much. Most of you graduate students could not go home during last summer, and many first-year students could not come to the campus this year because of the travel restrictions. But despite all challenges, you all made it. And today we're celebrating your victory. Congratulations. Dear students, my hope today is to all the graduate students to practice international cooperation. Many of you have already done so naturally in your campus activities. I want all of you to have a big dreams and to follow your dreams and find what you love, learn from your mistakes, and find out what is the next right move for you. I want you to be the leaders in your country and international cooperations and in every way. My message to all of you, especially to the girls, to all these young women, is to create your own destiny with education and change the world with your thoughts and motivations and strength and vision. Girls, you have to have a confidence in your ability and then to be tough enough to follow through. We all know when woman tries, all of society benefits. My dear Alma students and international students, you have completed your education to be confident in the workplace to lead to the competency, to add structure to your life with education, to acquire knowledge, to live the best quality of life, and to serve your country. Yes, to serve your country because your country invested in you. Your achievement is not only yours, it is your mother's and your father's achievement. It is your government's achievement. It is our achievement. Today, Afghanistan is going through a rough time, and Afghanistan needs you. They need you the most. Afghanistan, and it is a time for you to fulfill your duty and make Afghanistan proud, make yourself proud by using your knowledge and your learning skill to contribute towards the development of Afghanistan, peace and stability. Also, dear international students, it is a time for you also to make your country proud. At the end, I want to thank the government of India for their ICCR scholarship program, which empowers Afghan youth. And also, I would like to thank all the universities, faculties, for putting in so much efforts for students during this hard time to help them in the journey to achieve their degrees and to prepare them for future challenges. Mr. Vijay Kare, my special thanks to you because your university has the most Afghan students and you're always there for them and when they need you. And you should be very proud of yourself for managing such a lot of students. And congratulations to FISA for such an amazing graduation ceremony. Again, congratulations, aiming you all achieve your goals successfully. Amen.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing such amazing thoughts. I would like to invite Mr. Mohammed Saint Omar Ibrahim, representative of Embassy of Czech Republic, to speak few words.
Good afternoon to you all. First of all, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mohammed Zain, and I'm the Executive Assistant of the Ambassador of the Republic of Chad to India. Most of people don't know where my country is, so I'm going to tell you where it is. It's in the middle of Africa. It's a big country, but with a little population, surrounded on the border by Libya on the north, Sudan, southern Sudan to the east, and Cameroon, Nigeria, Niger to the west, Republic of Central Africa to the south. That being said, I'm representing His Excellency Sungi Ahmed, the Ambassador of the Republic of Chad to India. He wishes he was part of it, but due to his agenda, he was unable to come. This celebration is important for the graduate student and their respective families. It was a long journey of 4 years for some, 5 and more for others. On behalf of our ambassador, I take this opportunity to thank all the professors, the staff members of Pune University, the Education Council, and respective families of these students for supporting them throughout their journey to the end goal. Without all of you, the achievement of this success will not be possible. I recommend all students to be aware and recognize the sacrifice of this person mentioned above. Dear students, a few years ago, you were young and fresh student in this university. You sacrificed yourself. You studied a lot. Sometimes you worked all day to achieve a goal, which is to get a degree. Here you are. All your hard work and persistence have led to this proud moment in your life. I congratulate you all for the job well done. I advise you in advance on a few things. First, keep the same level of thinking big. Be patient, believe you can succeed and you will. Secondly, make your attitude your life. Have a good behavior and think like a leader. Think about what you can do to make the business, the country, or the whole world better, rather than how much you will earn. Dear student, I am so happy to share this excitement of your graduation day and so proud of you. Once again, I congratulate you all, welcome you to the world of work, and wish you the best of luck on your next adventure. Thank you.
Dignitaries on the dais, Professor Dr. Vijay Khare, Director of International Center SPPU, and also the Chief Guest for the Consul General of Afghanistan in Mumbai, Mr. Muhammad Zini Umar Ibrahim, representative from Embassy of Chad Republic, representative of Dr. Aftab Anwar, Dr. Gulab, Ms. Swati Chen, founder of Spanish School and representatives of LPCPS, Mr. Abba Umar, President FISA, participants, victorious champs who have completed your graduations, your postgraduates and your doctoral program, and dear students, good afternoon. I congratulate you all on your grand success. You have already proved that you are champions. You have made yourself proud, you have made the world proud, and we are proud of you. As you move to the next phase of the life, we wish you all the best. We wish you all the success. We wish you peace, health, and prosperity. As I stand here to deliver a speech on a graduation ceremony, it's an honor, it's a delight to me to be a part of this wonderful event, to be a part of this electrifying event, and it's a wonderful feeling. You are entering the next stage of your life. This is a professional life. It's a professional world. You are definitely wanting to have a life which will have momentum, which will have speed. You want to be bigger, you want to be better, you want to be smarter. You want a life to take off. You want to have a life of dignity. Now, when you are so ambitious, you are determined to take the challenges of life, I have a few suggestions. Have a purpose in life. Success somehow is connected to having a goal and taking actions. Make sure, and it's very important, that you have some desires to fulfill. Make sure that you have a goal, an important goal. Because if you have this, you have focus, you have direction, you have a meaning to your life, you feel that positivity in you. I'd like to introduce to a very interesting concept. It's a Japanese concept. It's an age-old Japanese ideology called as Ikigai. In fact, it spells as Ikigai, I-K-I-G-A-I, but it is pronounced as Ikigai. Recently, during a visit to a store, this book caught my attention. And what I found very unusual and out of ordinary is this word Ikigai. Because it defined Ikigai as a reason to get out of your bed in the morning and get going. So I wanted to know, okay, what is this concept all about? Can it make a difference to me? And can I apply these principles to my life? So when I read this book, what I understand is these authors have tried to establish a connect between having a purpose in life and having a long life called as longevity. So they wanted to establish a connect between longevity and purpose in life. The research background of this book was that a group of researchers, a group of scientists, they were very astonished to find a phenomena in one of the areas of Japan, where they found that it's a home to very long living people. So they wanted to know what is so special about them. Why are they living so healthy, so happy, and such a long life? They realized through further investigation that the longevity hormone, DHEA, is very high. Now they wanted to know why this hormone is high. They realized that they are very busy, they are very active, and they take fun in everything that they do. They wanted to know why they enjoy their work. And they realized that they have converted their hobby into their profession. They have converted their passion into their job. Now this is something very interesting. It's a very beautiful concept. Now the question is, how do you find, how do you identify, how do you discover your Ikigai? I'm very sure that you would agree with me that most of us have a conflict between the job we do and the hobbies that we have. Now, why do we do a job? We do a job because we want to earn money, right? Why do we have a hobby? We have a hobby so that we can release our stress, we can regenerate ourselves. The reason why do we job is we want to make money and we believe that money gives fulfillment. Correct? But job is often hectic. Job leads to stress. Whereas hobbies give you pleasure. Now the question is, can you connect your job and your hobby? Now that was the crux of the book. So how do you do it? Well, can you identify your passion? That's the first question. And can you identify a media to express your passion? You all are familiar with this gentleman named Steve Jobs, right? We all believe that Steve Jobs he's a titanic of technology. He's a role model to many. I'm not saying was, because he's still a role model to many. And the world admires him. But very few know that he was crazy. He loved craftsmanship at the first place. He was obsessed to designs, and he loved collecting artifacts. And let us understand one thing, Apple was just a mere of expression for him. So what is important for you, that if you want to enjoy your life, if you want to grow, if you want to progress, if you want to enjoy your job and work, then it is extremely important that you identify your passion. You identify what you are good at. You identify what you do very easily, very comfortably. You identify where do you get the lots of praises. Now that's your passion. Second, is it sellable? Is it marketable? Does the world need it? Can the world pay for it? If answer to all these questions is yes, you have identified the Ikigai of your life. The last message that in fact I wanted to give many messages, but definitely we are on short of time. The only final message that I like to give you is very high ethical standards. I'm sure you are all aware of Warren Buffett, the business tycoon, the investor, the philanthropist from America. You know, one day he had a very beautiful quote. He said, when you appoint an employee, you look for three things. What are the three things that you look for? You look for intelligence, you look for energy, and you look for integrity. He said integrity, if it's absent, the first two will kill you. Now that's the beauty of integrity. Integrity is more important than your intelligence and more important than your energy. Understand one thing, you have to be a man of moral fibers. You have to have ethos in your life. You should believe in the principles of right and wrong. You know, average people operate by fear and anxiety. That's why this word integrity is luxury for them. But for champions, for the world class, they believe this is rule number one and this is the last rule for them. That is total integrity. When champions say something, you can take it to the bank because they will definitely do it. When champions look into your eyes and shake hand, it's like an agreement to them. It's a binding contract. So remember one thing, when you promise somebody, keep your promise. When you say you want to do something, definitely do it. Otherwise, don't promise. God bless. Have a nice day.
Good afternoon, everybody. In the presence of Professor Vijay Khare, Director of International Center, Mrs. Anuja Chakravarti, Regional Director of ICCR Pune, Mrs. Zakia Barda, Consul General of Afghanistan in Mumbai, Mr. Muhammad Zain Omar Ibrahim, representative from Embassy of Czech Republic, Dr. Anwar Aftab Sheikh, Principal of Pune College, Dr. Roshan Kazi, Director of Alana Institute of Management Sciences, Mr. Ovalmar, President FISA PUNE, I. Swati Jain, founder of School of Spanish and also representative of LBCPS, congratulate you on the biggest achievement that you have done, and for so